Hey everyone. Okay, so human brain is amazing and true piece of work. The most recent example is that just a few weeks ago, we were all super scared and there were talks about how market is going to zero and how inflation is going to eat up our portfolios. And then market went up. Tesla touching 1100 and folks started talking about buying and trading again. Who would have thought that we will see this kind of rally this fast? And then Fed came out and said, you know what, it's late at night and we don't like our neighbors partying this late. So here we'll be more aggressive in our QT, and boom, market is like, we didn't prepare for this, and started to price all of it in, and we saw what happened in the last 2 days. Just how market correction happened in front of our eyes while we were still in denial. I'm talking about in January and February when we started to see this whole market rotation and we were still thinking, you know what, our stocks are going to touch the moon. We are seeing the bull market return and we are still in denial. Well, at least I am. I still feel we are not out of the water yet and we may see more pain. The rally that we saw, I'm not trusting it, at least till we get in the next Fed meeting, which is in May, and also direction in which Russia and Ukraine are going to go. So in all this, there are few companies that are facing more heat than others. And one of those companies is Lucid Motors. I have some data which I will show you how Lucid stock is being manipulated. Now, being transparent here, I don't own any Lucid at the moment. I did and took some profit, and after that, the stock never made me excited enough to invest back in. I think the only EV company that I am bullish right now is Tesla. All others will have a lot to prove before I think many of us will start getting excited about them again and will make real money on their stock. Yeah, we'll get some small rallies here and there, but I'm talking about the explosive growth in the stock like Tesla had when they were ramping up at Model 3 and Model Y time. So let's talk about Lucid stock. So March 14th is when we had those extreme market conditions and Lucid was shorted pretty bad. Take a look at the report which talks about Lucid, and then I will share what analysts are talking about or saying for the next 12 months of Lucid and what we should do as investors. I'm not going to shy away from recommending few things in this video. It may not sit well with some of the Lucid fans, but it's all good as I'm here to give you a clear picture and what's the best way for investors to take advantage of these price actions. So let me share the chart first over here. Okay, so as you can see, this is basically a breakdown of Lucid's short action, including all US auto manufacturers. So even though you are here for Lucid, but you are going to basically see what Lucid has done in the last few days. Okay, so take a look over here. This is the data from March 14th. I haven't received the data from March 31st. This is the most up-to-date data that we have. And if you pay attention over here, Lucid in terms of dollar value is one of the most shorted stock in the industry. As you can see, number one is Tesla with about 2.89% of float short interest percent, which is nothing. If you see Lucid, it's about 20.87%. But there are others, Fisker 33.73%, but we don't care about Fisker because Fisker share has been like in a dump for such a long time. And then after that, the other big one is Canoo. Again, Canoo is such a small company in terms they're just starting out. They don't have a real product in the market yet that people can buy. So I feel Canoo is also negligible. The other one is Workhorse. We know the story of the Workhorse. They were going to get the contract. They didn't, and that's why there was huge short interest over here. But look at the dollar value, $2.5 billion shorted on Lucid. Not only that, I'm going to actually show you this report over here. So if you see in the last 30 days increase in shares shorted, Lucid tops the list over in the last 30 days. Lucid Group right here, shares shorted or short interest is about $2.5 billion. NIO is 1.3, General Motors is 1.2, and then all this are others. If you can see over here, people are shying away from Tesla. Tesla is not even make the top 10 list because again, Tesla stock has been on a rampage in the last few days. Okay, and then over here we have Lucid is the third most profitable short of 2022. This data is also pretty interesting. So take a look over here. Lucid has been the third most profitable short. That means people, those who shorted Lucid have really made good money. So this is over here, Lucid, as we can see, 46.22% gain, profit and loss percent year to date. 46%, that's huge, and that's why you see a lot of people being in Lucid and they're shorting Lucid. The number one is XPeng, 71.10%. Nobody thought that XPeng is going to drop like this, and of course with the China regulation, both XPeng and both NIO and Li, they all are in the list. But look at XPeng. XPeng I think is number one or number two actually, 71.10%, and the number one was Rivian, and we know the story of Rivian. When Rivian IPO'd, I actually shorted Rivian. I'm not a big short because I don't think short is a way to be in the market, but looking at these gains, I feel short is the way to be in this market right now where the market condition is. So I shorted, I bought some puts on Rivian and I took some profit. I never do naked short, which is of course very, very dangerous in my opinion, because Rivian can come and say that, you know what, Tesla is investing in Rivian, or Microsoft is buying Rivian or something, and then boom, all of a sudden we see the share price skyrocket, and then all the shorts will be scrambling to cover. So I feel that this right here, this report right here tells a lot what's going on in the stock market. If somebody is making a gain like 46.22%, come on, who wouldn't take advantage of that? Who wouldn't be in the market to make these kind of gains? Look, Rivian shorts made about 93.25%. It's massive. Look, Lee, Xpeng, Ford, even Ford, the company that of course is one of the well-known companies in US, GM, Ford, and they're talking about EVs and how they're going to basically start making the EVs and getting people excited about it. But look what's going on with the shorts. Shorts are making a killing while the stockholders are losing money. So I feel that what we see over here is a true picture of what's going on in the market and what's trending in the market. A lot of shorts are coming in. They're placing their bet because they know that retail investors are scared. Not only this is only, I'm talking about EVs. Just take a look of what's going on around in some of the fintechs. SoFi that I talk about a lot in this channel is being shorted as well. Second most shorted stock in the industry. So after that, let's take a look at what analysts are talking about Lucid. So the 12-month forward-looking price target for Lucid is about $38. That's an average price target. The stock right now is in about $20, $22 in that range, and that's an average price target. The high price target is 60 and the low price target is 12. So this is the price target, and if you look over here, that's almost like 50% upside from where the price is right now, close to 50% upside where the price is right now. And if you look at this price, this looks pretty exciting, right? I mean, what's going on with the stock? Okay, if the stock has 50% upside, what's stopping us investors from buying the stock right now? I'm going to share my view on that. But before that, take a look over here. So this is the most up-to-date short interest. We had about 108.97 million shares shorted on 15th March. The current short interest is about 113.84 million shares shorted right now. Not a significant increase, but there is an increase. And right now the short percentage is about 20.05. So I don't think there is a chance for any kind of short squeeze right now in Lucid. But if you pay attention over here, the days are increasing. This is DTC's days to cover. So it take about 3.8 days for stock to, or for shorts to basically cover their position if they were to close their position in shorts. So if this increases to, let's say, 5 or 7 days, that's where it gets really tricky. And if this increases to about, let's say, 50% or 60%, then you have a real chance that, you know what, all the retail community can come together. What happened with GameStop, what happened with AMC, and they can start buying the share, and the share price will rally because everybody or the shorts will be scrambling to cover their shares. So this is very, very, I would say right now, in infancy of any kind of short squeeze. It's not happening for this stock for any time soon. So here's my plan with Lucid, or my opinion on Lucid. If I'm a Lucid investor, I'll take advantage of any rally I get and sell covered calls. And if I'm a Lucid bull, then I'll be selling cash secured put to make money. And if worse come to worse, because I'm a Lucid bull, I will acquire more shares. Let's say if I sell the cash secured put and the stock drops, then I'll end up buying more shares of Lucid. And if I'm still watching Lucid, which I am, or if you're still watching Lucid, then I will continue watching Lucid because there is no rush to buy at these prices. Things will get darker before they will get better for many of these new companies as supply chain issues, especially for the low-end chips, for these, I'm talking about the EV companies and the car companies, like the microprocessor that makes car seats go front and back. Think about it. At that dumb level, it's taking longer, or companies are taking longer to even get those chips. And they're not Tesla that is going to write their own code to make the headlight switch chip to work on the seat controller. And then people say Tesla is not a tech company. Wake up, folks, look around. It's morning and Tesla is by far the biggest tech company that we have around. Anyways, so I feel Lucid will be a great story in the next few years. For now, I'll be okay playing the stock. That could mean shorting or taking advantage of the rallies. Hope I provided some value, and if you liked the video, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel and take advantage of 4 free stocks up to $3,500. I will put the link in the description below and also as a comment. As always, a pleasure to share this. Until next time, you all have a sparkling day.